Hello. And welcome back after 2 months of me forgetting to do anything. That hasn't happened in a while. Okay, there we go. Now we're running full speed. So... yeah. I kinda... It's not that I forgot to make videos and upload, it's just that a lot of things went wrong at once. So, with Half-Life, that's still on. It's just, I need to get my, I just need to get a new mouse. That's broken right now. But anyway, I decided, you know, I haven't put anything out for 2 months. Might as well get started on something new. And so what I have here is the Metroid Prime Randomizer. Now, I already did a little bit of this earlier just to, you know, make sure it's beatable. But, let's just get going. Hopefully I'll finish this one unlike the Super Metroid Randomizer, but, you know. Alright, so basically what the randomizer does is it starts you right off in the Talon overworld. Yeah, we don't really see landing. Oh, yep, save, I guess. Alright, so let's drop down and get going to our first location. So basically every single run of the Metroid Prime Randomizer is going to start off the exact same. You're going to head this way to get missiles, because those are the one items that don't change, to my knowledge at least. Because without the missiles, kind of screwed. Actually, no, we do need the missiles first. That's right. Now, this isn't going to be a complete like Let's Play or walkthrough of Metroid Prime itself. It's just a playthrough of the randomizer. So I will not be scanning every single enemy. But who knows, in the future, I might play the actual game through. And if I do, then I'll definitely try to scan as much as I can. So I was just going to play this in my free time. But then I got the first few items, and I was like, huh, this would make for an interesting run. So I've decided to record it. I kind of lied. I'm going to go get the lore just because it'll be interesting to see what order I get that in. Alright, at the highest point of our city lies the fountain, a wellspring of pure water that flows throughout our civilization. It is the jewel of the Chozo, the life-giver, and yet its waters speak of a clouded future. As come to understand the paths of time and space more clearly, we have begun to glimpse rough tatters of past and future, glittering behind reality like soft lights behind a curtain. We have seen the fountain in these glimpses, pouring darkness instead of water, and we cannot guess what these visions mean. So, I guess for those of you who don't know what Metroid Prime is, it's basically Samus has landed on this planet, Talon 4, and she's going through, trying to stop the space pirates who are operating on the planet. Of course, over time she comes to learn that there's other forces at play here. But for now, that's all you really need to know. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, if we look up there, we got a missile waiting for us. We got a missile somewhere behind us. We got a missile in this upper right corner. Basically, the seed was very missile happy. Yeah. Alright, and as I learned last night when I started playing through with this, yeah, those things don't do a whole lot of damage, but if you just try to ignore them and push all the way through, then you're gonna have a bad time. I also learned that touching these things does damage to you, so don't do that. Alright, let's take out the enemies and get our next Chozo lore. We chose our departing after so many years of peaceful seclusion on Talon 4. When we came, this place was a refuge for our spirits, a civilization built from the native materials bereft of the trappings of our technology. We were linked to the land here, kindred to the planets and animals, far away from the machines we had become so dependent on. And so we leave it now, pristine, a testament to the mortal forms we no longer need. We have drawn the veils of time and space aside, and are withdrawing beyond the illusion. But we will never forget this, most sacred of our homes, and we will remain ever watchful. So basically the Chozo, they were already pre-established in the Metroid lore. They were this hyper-advanced race of bird people, basically. And some of them decided to take refuge here. Samus herself was raised by the Chozo, however, by the events of the first Metroid game, the Chozo had all disappeared. Ow. It spooked me. Now, one thing this game does phenomenally is it builds up such a good, creepy, alone atmosphere the whole time. Like, in the 26 minutes I played yesterday, I felt so alone, so creeped out the whole time, and I've already played the game like twice. It's just amazing the kind of feel this game has. Granted, I got an item that is going to completely break that for me, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so there's our first item, missiles. Without missiles, you literally cannot do anything else in the game. And it's our first boss fight. I think I'll scan it just because I don't know what it is. Never mind. So basically, it's just these annoying wasps. Yeah. So you're basically just rotating, waiting for them to stop. Of course, he did it right as I... Really? Alright, then that opens up, and then you just... Controller. I'm kind of sad. I got a GameCube controller adapter for my Switch, and so I was like, hey, I can play Dolphin games with that. Okay, hold on, they'll stop eventually. Yeah. Really? But it turns out, so I got a third-party one because, you know, it's impossible to find the Nintendo official ones. But apparently the Nikon ones don't work with Dolphin. That made me pretty sad to learn. Oh, that... Yeah, sometimes the game can lag. Oh, it's not my fault. I heard you. Come on. Really? Alright, and any second now. And I believe that should be it. Yep. So this one's always missiles, I'm pretty sure, because without missiles you can't do anything else in the game, really. Plus, there are missiles just absolutely everywhere, so it's more likely than not you're going to get missiles the first time. And then here we have our next item, Morph Ball Bombs. So basically, once we get the Morph Ball, we can drop bombs. They can open certain doors, defeat enemies. But right now, we don't have a whole lot of use for them because we don't have the Morph Ball. So what we're going to go do is now we're going to head back to Talon Overwood because we really can't do much else here. I will admit the weird part about this is not being able to look all the way around you. I thought it was weird back when I first played it, when I played it yeah, when I played it for the first time in the GameCube. Because the Wii version, you know, you can point to look around, which is a lot more helpful than you might expect. Okay, let's see if we can just ignore him. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, good, that still hit. Please, just let me in, just let me in, just let me in. Alright, now a lot of people just skip this room, but I think, especially during the randomizer, the map rooms are incredibly helpful. Plus, I just love the aesthetic of this map. It kind of reminds me of the Breath of the Wild map when you're inside the Divine Beasts. Alright. Oops. Okay, we're just gonna take care of that. So yeah, just a missile to their nest, and then you have to worry about them infinitely respawning. And just gotta deal with these scarabs again. See, a lot of them do drop health, which is really nice. Please don't touch me. Cool. We don't need to defeat these ones, we can just keep going. Then these things you can't defeat until you get the charge beam, and who knows when that's going to happen. It's just as likely we'll get it within 10 minutes as it is we'll get it at the very end of the game. Well, that wasn't cool. No. Yeah, I tried to tank all of them, and I ended up getting down to like 30 health because of it. So I have learned that tanking these things is not always a good idea. Like I did just then. Okay. That's a spot for a morph ball, I believe. No, that's just a regular door. Yeah. Why can't I go? Oh yeah. So I need a morph ball to do anything there. I need the morph ball to do anything there. So we need to head back to town overworld for the time being. Yeah, it'll help get past some of the early... I'm just gonna walk, run, whatever. This will help get past some of the early part weirdness of, you know, walking back and forth. Since I already know where the first couple items are. I hear you scurrying around back there. Alright, back in the elevator we go. The elevator rooms have such weird music in this one. You know, I am actually super pumped that they got Retro to do Metroid Prime 4. So I feel like they really understand the series. Okay. Okay, I guess I just didn't pick that one up. Okay, we'll just let that one pass because you can't beat them with normal shots. Cross this bridge. Huh, the game didn't lag out when I did that. Alright, so yeah, you can't defeat this dude with normal shots until you have the ice beam. Even that is ice beam missile. But we really need to get back here because if we hop all the way down, like a smart person would, and don't get swarmed. Who else we got? You? Okay. We hop up back here. And then underneath this bridge is the morph ball. And with that, so much more of the game has just opened up. I'm gonna finish going down here, even though I know what's down here already. This is an elevator to a new area, Magmore Caverns, which you really don't want to go to until you have the Various suit. It's basically the game's lava area. The game is divided into a few sections. There's Town Overworld, where we are now. It's kind of this lush, you know, jungle, foresty type area. Then there's the Chozo Ruins, which is, you know, old ruins. Go figure. And then there's Magmore Caverns, where it's like an underground, like, cave system with a bunch of lava and stuff. Phendrana Drifts, which is the prettiest location in the game. It's a bunch of, ice. It's an overworld ice area, so I'm assuming like either high in the mountains or just up north on the planet. But it's by far the prettiest location in the game. Then there's the sunken frigate, however you pronounce it. It was the starting location, the tutorial location in this game that I skipped because you don't get any new items in there. And then there are the Phazon mines, which to me is the scariest part of the game until you get a certain item. It just so happens that that certain item is in the first room of the game. Alright, come on. Alright, now I just gotta remember how to get back there. Yep, it's over here. I don't know if we can scan this, unfortunately. Oh, we can. And that's just the weeds. The Phazon suit. What this does is it makes it so that Phazon, this toxic substance in this game, doesn't hurt you at all. This is so stupid broken to get first thing in the game. Also, yeah, we'll just have to get used to that every time you come out of Morph Ball. That happens. Alright. So then if we hop up here... Is there... No, that's what I thought. There is a missile upgrade plus our main objective through this door. Blow up these dudes, clear a path, even though you don't have to. Yeah, these, like, tangleweeds, they don't hurt you yet. But then, later on, these aggredients, they do. Alright, Space Pride encrypted data encoded, log 10308-0. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show the structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations at Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Got our good old spooky ominous hallway in order to load this one room. Yeah, sometimes rooms take a while to load in Metroid Prime. There we go. As we have done for millennia, we chose to work constantly on our sanctuary. These statues are our sentinels, blind but ever watchful. They are, and have always been, repositories for most precious secrets and strongest powers. The crafting of each is a long and sacred process, performed only by those Chozo who had lifetimes of experience in such things. I completely misread that, but oh well. We have left these relics on planets across the solar system. Some are merely reminders, silent emblems of the Chozo that serve as icons of peace in lands that know only war. Others with subtle strength, exerting their influence in ways beyond the understanding of mortal creatures. Still others are guardians of our secret ways, and these can be as terrible as they are beautiful. Those who respect and honor these relics will know the friendship of the Chozo. Those who deface or destroy them will know our wrath, unfettered and raw. Alright, now I'm pretty sure there's another one. Yeah, right there. The congregation of artifacts that hold the great poison at bay still hold strong. Fearful of the potential within the artifact temple, the invaders known as space pirates tried to destroy it, only to fail in every attempt. We scattered the artifacts across the planet for their protection. Only a few have fallen into invader hands. Failing to understand them, they now seek to unmake them. Again, they fail. They are right to fear these things. Great power sleeps inside them. Prophecy calls for their union. Come the day that the unholy worm is met by the great defender. We can only hope the artifacts are not destroyed by the invader, for then all will be lost. So we do what we can to preserve the artifacts and guide the newborn to them. Time wanes with our souls, yet hope remains. Let's see, is there a cutscene here? Not yet. Alright, we'll just get that one. See, normally there's an artifact there, so that made it kind of funny when it was just a missile expansion. So yeah, now we have 5 of these things lit up. And so if you scan them, they let you know where the artifacts are. I'm not going to read them right now, but just in case I get ultra stumped, I want to have these recorded. Just in case. Just saying. Yeah, I read a couple of these last night, and I thought it was pretty funny how they worded everything. Alright, then one more. Alright. So yeah, our goal is to collect the 12 Chozo artifacts. Sorry, I was just turning my phone back on. This game is pretty comfortable to play with the Pro Controller, actually. It fits pretty well. Alright. Yeah, hold on. Look at that. You can kind of see the crater. This game, for coming out in 2002, is incredibly beautiful. This was a launch title for the GameCube. Ow. Trying to think, is there anything else to grab here? I don't think there is. Alright, so you see that door down there on the right of the map? That is a, that leads to an area of the game I am certainly not prepared for. It's the crashed frigate. But I accidentally just wandered in there and got swarmed by a bunch of enemies last time, so I thought that was pretty funny. Okay. A lot of this game has just opened up. I'm tempted to just head back to the Chozo ruins, but then there's also that room, which will then lead to stuff up here. Oh, okay. Let's try that and see where exactly that goes, because I believe that goes to the room that has the double jump. You know, for all I know, it could just be a missile there now, but, you know, having a double jump would be very, very nice. I don't think I can get up there, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm 90% sure that that room is blocked by power bombs. Or it's above me? I am failing to remember how to get up there, actually. I'm pretty sure I need power bombs to do this anyway. Okay, go away. That didn't open anything up for me, okay. Yeah, I think I need power bombs. Darn. Well, I'll just, I think I'll just head back to the main, or the first room, and save and quit in that case. Because, I will need to think about what's the best order. Now that I have the morph ball, I can go do the boss, then the guards the morph ball, get a couple more items there. Oh yeah, you jump super high when you're by the ship. And then there's a couple areas I can get to with bombs now. I can go back to the room where I got missiles first. But that will all be for next time. Sorry about the wait, but thank you for joining me once again. And I'll see you in the next one.